got some NBA action coming up for you. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You look at Atlanta, they love where they stand right now, first place. And, of course, there's Toronto, half a game behind.
Well, right now for the Hawks, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, they're using that F word, focus. A lot of teams suffer from a lack of concentration in the early part of the season, but not this team. They're ready to play right from the opening tip of the very first game.
Well, this one's about to get going, but first, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Hawks head coach Nate McMillan was drafted in the 80s, and he knows he's old school. But he says, quote, one thing I've learned is you have to adapt to a new generation of players. Times have changed. The shouting, the yelling, the negativity, it just doesn't work anymore. Guys?
A more nuanced approach, Allie. Thank you. Well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. They've got Ja Morant, Smith out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Bamba in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Hawks, Harrison Barnes out there with Johnson. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Garuba in at the center position. Now here's Wiggins. The floater. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Garuba. Covered by Bamba. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Porter. Morant against Vassell. Morant, the pass to Porter. Smith outside. Pass to Morant. 5 on the clock. Now Wiggins. There's the triple. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Good to see Wiggins out there from the corner. Just great rhythm on that three.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Garuba. Johnson finds Vassell. Doncic outside. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Their last encounter in Toronto.
That's a game they know they probably could have won. And had a few more things gone their way, they would have.
Well, maybe should have. The score doesn't indicate just how well they competed in that game. For the majority of it, they looked.